testing out Mighty Number 9. Now, this huge Kickstarter had just tons of mismanagement and miscommunication after it got funded for $3.8 million, and it just intrigued me. Like, the creator, or one of the creators of Mega Man, a franchise I love, I grew up with, and played many, many games. Enjoyed the newer ones that have came out for the PS3, like Mega Man 10 and 11, I believe. Well done, fun games, you know, challenging, but fun. So like, how could this go so bad? And I've seen, there's tons of videos out there of what happened, and there's a YouTube channel, Stop Skeletons from Dying, or Stop Skeletons from Fighting, and they did a great job of just how to put this together, what happened, kind of piece by piece, and where it is right now. And then another channel, Game Soup, did a total breakdown of like just how this game, it does not use smart gameplay, not intuitive, just a really great video of like what it takes to design a good game, and I was very impressed. So I'll put the links to those in the description so you can check those out, because I highly recommend it if you're interested in this, the Mighty Number 9, Mega Man, what happened on Kickstarter, any of that. It's kind of fascinating to me on how something was so promising with such great ideas. Like one of the guys that created it supposedly had some of the team from before. Like, how could this go so bad? And those videos do a lot to tell you that. But I just wanted to play through it and see like, how bad is this? So the absolute one thing I need to show you if you're going to play this, go ahead. I played about an hour and a half of it, as you can see, just to make sure I didn't need to download something or whatever.
What should we tackle next?
But out of all this, go to the general options. Make sure you go to where it says Other here, and you can click Lives Remaining. You start with 2, just get it up to 9. Also, I would recommend you get the background music up, because the music's great, sound effects are okay at best, and you can also change it to a retro. Which I think is pretty cool if you like that kind of thing, but I'm going to stick with the original because I like the music either way. And that's it. Just wanted to show you what I had going. So, I'm just going to jump in.
It's up to us to
kind of show you. I'll just show you the beginning. It's an easy one. Kind of works you through it. It doesn't do the greatest instructions on what to do. It's kind of just like, oh, this is cool. Dash mechanic, you get in there, and a lot of goofy talking. So,
Professor.
See, all like, yay. Okay, we'll skip that. And see, now the graphics, admittedly, not very good. I actually like this color, and it kind of reminds me of the Dreamcast age. So, you know, the Sega Dreamcast, the forgotten system. No, probably not that forgotten, but I love it, and I think it makes for fun. And like, look, I can't even get up on the sledge now. There we go. But admittedly, again, I keep thinking, if you had $3.8 million, what would you do? How could this go so bad?
Once again, the president has declared.
Okay, yeah, he did, or something or other. How could it have gone so bad? You know, so much in there, and I'm like, it's just. Based on what I've played so far, I would give the game a 6 out of 10, and that, trying not to be nostalgic in there.
Security bot.
I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, ooh, he looks so menacing. Oh, come get me!
Beck, did you just absorb the cells of a weakened robot?
Oh, look, pizza!
My goodness, assimilate them? Of course.
So, I mean, right now, everything you know about Mega Man, pretty good. You got your jumps, you got your shooting. Thing that's new is this absorbing. That's how you kill the bad guys. You can also just shoot them. And it gives you this cool dash. I mean, nothing you haven't seen. Like, Mega Man did a slide dash. But this is kind of fun. It gives you a little, you know, you can chain these connections together.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
You know, then you get like power-ups. So like, now my Buster is stronger for a short amount of time based on how much of the energy I absorb.
What's the matter?
which comes into helpful. And then you can chain stuff together. You know, but I don't know. It's decent. It goes up quick. That's nice. Voice acting, it's fine. And I feel like the idea behind this game was very well, like the characters are fleshed out. They're not necessarily represented in the game, but like they're like, I feel like he wanted to set up like this whole universe, you know, the mighty number 9 universe. What can I do with this? You know, and he had like all this like cartoons and stuff planned, and just like crazy, like wanting to make this multimedia on these characters, like this whole media franchise, I guess. And I'm like, that's neat and all, but don't you want to have a product that people actually enjoy before you go farther? When I get marketing and all that is helpful, but like this whole thing was built on a great marketing campaign and a lot of hope, tons of hope. Everyone's like, yes, I can't wait to play a new Mega Man, type game from the guy that made Mega Man. And you're like, I don't know. I feel like the whole thing had a lot of great, you know, ideas and a lot of passion behind it, and just was executed poorly overall. So that's my take on the whole thing. I do enjoy this game for what it is. You know, it's an attempt to be a Mega Man game. In my mind, it doesn't quite get there, but I want to say better than nothing. I mean, they're trying to do some things that's whole instant death. And to be fair, that happens in Mega Man games too. They try to do this thing where you get the whole dash into it, absorbing, and it's something new, and I appreciate that they tried. You know, let's try to make something new. And so that's their take on it. Like, how can we make this new and better? But like, as far as like the level design and like, I don't know, just the art direction, which is crazy. All the art for this game coming up to this looks amazing. It's super colorful. Just amazingly colorful, and just a lot of like fun. You're like, oh, I can't wait for this game. And then you get this, and it's like, it's passable again, but it just seems outdated. And they're trying to bring Mega Man into like this time. This is what we want. We want to bring Mega Man for the next generation, using all this fun, you know, new technology, and how can we make this great? So the bosses are interesting. You have to like weaken them, and then when they get to a point when they turn purple, then you gotta hit them so that you can absorb part of their life bar. But honestly, as fast as you hit that button, you know, they'll take damage. So I mean, fast fingers win in this game.
Come on.
There you go. And again, like, I feel like the character design and a lot of the fun art is great. The boss battles are fun. Some of them can be cheap, I would say. There's like an instant death kill in some. But, you know, you can learn their ways and learn how to beat them. And that's kind of like what Mega Man games were a little bit about. Like, they would teach you certain things and you'd learn different ways to beat them. And you're like, all right, I can do this. But, you know, this game's a lot more like trial and error, and it's like it's difficult for just being difficult. And I'm like, that's just, it's just tough. I really enjoyed, like I said, Stop Skeletons from Fighting did a great job on how to do, and what happened with this whole thing from the Kickstarter, just the fan, like fans wanted this so badly, and were so excited, and just how it kind of went down, and I think the vision was too big for what they could actually do. And again, they didn't make a great game. You make a great game, and then people will want to see cartoons and merch on it. You know, they're going to want to be a part of it. But, you know, if you don't start with the great game, where do you go from there? So it's just kind of sad that, like, he kind of lost touch with, like, what he was gonna, what he meant to offer, what the fans actually wanted, and then what he wanted to do. Like, he really just, you know, went on his own way. I'm going to make this giant, I don't know, media empire based on this guy. Oh, this is something too. Okay, how am I going to hit this guy? Nothing. There's something that you can hold down R2 and hit attack or jump, and he'll do this like alt fire kind of thing, and that's how you get to him. Awesome. But nothing teaches you that. You can read it in the comments, or like not the comments. I'm sorry. You can read it. There's like these tips that you can read through, and that's where you would find that. And I'm just like, if I didn't look there, I would not know that was even an option. And I'm like, how would you get past that? And again, if it was just taught to you in some way, you know, through smart level design or something, you'd be like excited to use that perhaps, but I don't know. Again, you can see the graphics are what they are. Again, I don't think they're terrible. But they're not great either. I mean, again, 3.8 million is what this guy had to work with. And you're like, this is what you got. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they didn't have the right developers on it, and nothing against indie creates, but
Here we go.
come on, get up there! Yeah! You know, they make some good stuff, but the team that they had, there was just recently a documentary on this game, and you can see, the guy that wanted to make it, I forgot, Infante, talking to these guys, and at one point, one of the programmers was like, this is really hard. And he's like, well, it needs to be this, you know, Infante's like, it needs to be this way, and the programmer was like, well, I'll do my best, and I'm like, do you really think that's the guy you want on this team? Like, he already thinks it's pretty hard for what you're asking. And I was surprised because, again, I only saw the documentary that recently came out on all this, and I was surprised that like the guys that were in the Kickstarter, I don't recall seeing any of them as part of the guys actually developing the game. I feel like, you know, all these ideas just got farmed out. And I'm like, well, why don't you I mean, the whole point was to get, like, you know, get the team back together and all that fun stuff. And I'm like, that just does not seem to be happening. And it's a shame, too, because you're like, what could this be? What could have been kind of thing. And I hope that IGA did he's doing his Bloodstain in the same kind of way. But I actually kickstarted that one because I'm excited about that game. And I'm like a little leery. It's going on delays, but what I feel that he's got behind him is like he is a programmer. He can do this. He can run a team, and he's been very upfront with like everything that's happening, different delays, changing from the Wii U to going to the Switch, which just makes sense to be honest, because nobody's really supporting too much on the Wii U anymore, and it's part of the deal. And it's taken maybe a little longer, but I'd rather wait for a good game than just have, you know, well, this, I guess. But I don't know. Like I said, this isn't terrible, but it's like what could have been? How great could this have really been? And I'm bummed a little bit because I want it to be good. You know, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Mega Man. I'm a fan of, you know, this type of shooting genre that don't have a whole lot going on. And you're like, come on, you just wanted. You just want it to be good. You know, like the fans want it to be good. We didn't want them to fail. You know, we want them to do good. Alright, this little trap gets me every time. Yes! That's the bottom of the pit, by the way. And I'm just going to shoot that guy because I don't want to go back over there. But, like, I mean, you guys are watching me getting through this. You know, I'm playing levels that I already know because it's one of those you kind of want to know how to do the levels. And once you memorize a bit, you can get a good handle on what you need to do. So you don't, you know, crash and burn. Whew. Almost messed that up. So again, for what this is, it's a game. I actually appreciate that when that thing comes down, it actually hurts them as well, not just you. No, again, as a fan, I want this to be good. And as a fan, you're a little bummed that it's not. I feel like I would have more to add to this, but like, again, those other two sites do a great job. Snap Skeletons for Fighting and Game Soup. Just check them out. They'll have a lot more research and cohesiveness. I'm just doing this on the fly because I don't know. I wanted to put something to this because I had high hopes for it. I was kind of on the sidelines watching some of it happen. Again, like I said, did not support the Kickstarter because I was ultimately unsure of what would happen. I wasn't even sure what Kickstarter was at the time, when it all came about. So just trying to see like what comes out. You're like, oh, is it going to be a new Mega Man? Is it going to be any good? And at best it's a 6. Like it's a passable Mega Man game with bosses, but like some of the stuff is silly. Like you don't even need more than your Buster. I mean, some of the weapons. I mean, at least thus far. When you're gonna watch, I'm gonna fight this guy with the Buster, and when I went to fight the next one, which is the Ice Queen or whatever, you can use his firepower, but it's actually easier just to use your Buster. And I get it. You have to design that. You have to design for that. You have to design the levels that they would be for the Buster in case you don't have the right method. But that kind of takes a little bit out of like the whole idea of like trying to get new weapons. Oh no. Not smart on that one. A lot of this guy's prompts are voice, like what he says, kind of hints at it what he's gonna do. So that can be helpful in learning like his patterns.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please snap out of it. It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force. Fight, William! Here it comes!
Oh, so close. I was very much intense. I don't think I was talking to you guys all the time, but very intense boss play. Again, part of his trick is like knowing what he says to help like know what's coming. But again, challenging. Like I'm okay with that. What's nice after a while, you can kind of pass that, skip those things. Oh. Man, I'm playing this like a champ right now. Boom! Alright, well, you get the idea. Like, I have got past him. I may not be the best Mega Man / Mighty number 9 player. At some point, you have 9 lives, you can see you have 7 left. That little bot will come and give you more things. So like, you're having a tough time with this guy, and you're like, oh, I just really not sure. Like, you'll get like 3 power-ups or something, it'll help you. Most likely all you need is like with their version of E-Tanks, Excella Tanks. That's really, really helpful. Gotta stop getting hit by this silly thing. There's no charge attack that I've unlocked yet.
It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
Arrgh! Arrgh! Half this video is going to be me trying to beat this guy again. Well, again, not impossible, but higher hopes. Maybe I won't get that guy because I already beat him. So they're like, why are you playing this again?
Pyro!
And for my first live stream, I feel like, wow, you're really turning it up here, buddy. I even like picked levels I already knew how to do for that reason. Like, oh, I know how to beat this guy. I should be able to handle that.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro.
All right, buddy.
Please snap out of it.
Pyro.
It's no use, Meg. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
God, that's such a tough jump. Yes! Alright, whoosh. Oh, didn't fail in front of all you people. All two of you.
Is that?
Not really sure. This is like really my first live broadcast. Hopefully it's alright. I just felt like this was a... I don't know. Not that a game that needed to be more talked about or more hated on or whatever. Like, if I was involved in Kickstarter, I probably would be absolutely pissed because I feel like some people up in Kickstarter haven't even gotten the rewards they're offered. Whereas I went on...
Right.
I went to play Amazon,
It's up to us to
searched
stop
for this
those
$20
rampaging
I bought
bots.
this signature edition that comes with this little Beck figure. Figure's actually great, and I'm like, come on, you guys, you had this, you were so close. But all right, you know what? I'm gonna try. Oh, I wanted to show you something. So you can go to
Configure.
there it is,
New
game
tips are
options here.
added.
So here's the tips section where you find out about the like. Oh, I called it alt fire. I forgot what it's actually called. Maybe it's action shift. Yeah, action shift. Like, oh, if you hold the R2 button, you can jump backwards or attack in this angle. And this is the only place this is told to you. And it tells you other stuff. I'm like, oh wow, it actually tells you things, so I guess I know what I'm doing. And then instead of
New
just
tips
making a
are
great
added
game,
as the game progresses.
they have all these extras like, oh, I can do these solo challenges.
Training program I devised.
You know what?
Care to
Sure,
try
we'll
it?
just go there quick. And you see these solo challenges and like all these like, ooh, race against the clock and leaderboards and all this stuff. And I'm like, all right. All right, so far I have a couple of these unlocked. I did that one. That was literally a running one. Get a 10 combo. No idea. Reach the goal. Destroy the targets. Use explosion to hold on. Oh, okay. Well, let's try this. We'll just try it. I mean, it's a standard, like, if you ever played, like, Shinobi, and it has, like, their challenge rooms. Oh, because I have to use Pyros. Pyros. Alright, that's cool. We can do that. Kind of changes, like, how you would do it a little. Oh no, come on.
Elliot,
Alright, let's see. Oh. Alright. Well, you get, I mean, again, I might pass this. It's all time-based, like, that's your biggest, like, hindrance.
Elliot.
So if I can get this done, obviously, in some timely manner, oh shoot, how'd I get past? There we go. I might actually pull it off. But I don't know, you know, but you just have like these kind of things where... Oh, can he do it? Can he do it live for his fan? Oh, what? Maybe? There it is! Yeah! So again, there's, I don't know how many there are in here, but there's these challenge rooms, 16, 32, there's a decent amount in there, and that's fun. And then there's like, at some point when I get past, I guess, 8 levels, I'll get to, and I get past level 8, then you can do a co-op mode. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. But it's not like co-op on the game.
The VR train.
Let's see. I think the leaderboards are literally just like leaderboards, but I'll just show you in case you're curious. Don't want to waste any money on this. I'll search. Look, there you go. Look at those guys. So this has to have like a decent amount of following. There's a bunch of people on here that did these challenges in 25 seconds or less, or however. I forgot what that first one is. You get the idea. So, I mean, there's enough people that, again, have this game, wanted it to succeed. And, you know, actually, I don't even know if it was a success. I guess technically the Kickstarter was a success.
The VR training program.
Because it's, because they delivered on games and I'm playing it, so it did something. So another trick, like part of the fun of MN9 games, you're like, oh hey, let's what do I play? What do I do next? Well, if you get the right little weapon here, like I have the pyro, he's gonna hit this advice. He tells you like, hey, you should use me. I'm gonna be her weakness. You know, kind of as like, I mean, it's not like flat out told you, but that's essentially what it is. So I can check here and I'll be like, oh, I don't have any advice. Well, yeah. And if I go and I'm like, if I find one that has advice, like, ooh, advice.
Professor?
Oh, look at this.
Hurry up and get here already.
So hers the ice
Just wanna
level.
jump
I beat her.
around and I'm
She was
so
actually
bored.
rather tough. So we're gonna actually just try this level and see what I can do. So you can see how good or bad I am.
You are all set then?
And like the voice acting's fine, but like almost unnecessary. Like you didn't need to give them voices. You could just have the text if you want. If the game was good, if it was so good, it could just put put your time and effort there. Again, stop making this giant media, franchise and just make the game good. Focus where you should. And I just feel like again, I get frustrated talking like if you just focused on the right thing, you probably could have got like great developers and made this what you wanted it to be and what we all wanted it to be. And again, like I'm having a good time shooting, going through like this little gameplay thing where you're jet in here. Now I have like a speed up one, and then this one's like a big one, and it's just again, this is rather fun. I'm actually enjoying this, but it doesn't like have a super I don't even know if I'll finish this game, and I might just keep playing it a little bit more to see like what else is there, because again, I think I just want it to be better than it is. I'm more impressed with what it started out, what it wanted to be, than what it actually became. And that's probably my review. It's a 6. It's great ideas, messy execution.
Here we go.
Not even poor. I mean, like, this is a very playable game. Like, I can play it. I don't feel like it's super buggy. At least yet, anyways. Like, there's cheap deaths, yes. Is there gameplay or just like, what were they thinking? Yes. Game design, level design, whatever you want to call it. But, like, I'm Mega Man right now. I'm busting through. Good. So she shows up in the background because I defeated her already. And, like, it's again, heavy-handed. This is what you should use to fight the boss kind of thing. Oh yeah, purple instant death. Oh, also, okay, in the documentary, I was watching this last night just on YouTube. I don't know when it came out, I forgot. Again, I will try to leave links to all this stuff in the description in case you guys are interested, and I want to give credit where credit's due, because there was a lot of good to be said about this. A lot of good stuff that I want to do, but what I was disheartened at was like they're going through the. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I was like, ooh, this is challenging. But they have all these great ideas, and they just didn't have a team that I felt like could execute it. Like the developers look like kids to me, and like not that kids can't design games, and I'm a seasoned gamer, so older. But like, some of these guys just, didn't, I was hoping for like the Mega Man team, the team that's gonna like, that's been working on, Mega Man games forever, and they're gonna bring back to its glory days, and the new generation, this is gonna be it, guys. And then you see in the documentary like who he got from indie games to work on this, and I'm like, these guys are like, what is this, like their first or second game? And I'm not saying they're not smart, like I'm sure they're great, but maybe just not great for this project. Or maybe having a few more senior guys or a few more just, you know, general guidance and direction on like what this game should be and what it needs to be. I don't know. I feel like such a hater. And I think it's just, I'm disappointed because the potential that's here is so high and it just wasn't executed. And like, yeah, that's the tough thing. Like there's, you know, Kickstarter is all about potential and it's like, what are the results? And you don't always know. And that's the part that's like, you don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. Whoa! Okay, I don't know how I survived that, but I will take any little bit of luck on my side. But yeah, I mean, so I feel like a lot of it,
Here we go.
you're paying for potential, and like, yeah, potential, but doesn't pan out. And this is one of those things where full potential, great start, great artwork, great concepts, and just not executed fully. And again, just unfortunate because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually having a good time right now. I'm enjoying this, and it's challenging. Like, oh, good gosh. Oh, I wonder. Okay, let's try it this way. All right, I was having fun with this. I stand corrected. This is it. Ah, there it goes. This isn't any fun. I can't even figure out what to do. Actually, this is funny. This exact part is in the first part 1 of the documentary that came out on, you know, Mighty Number 9 documentary. It's part of like what he owed the backers kind of thing. And it shows that exact part. He's like playing. He's like, oh, this is hard. And then like, apparently it's going to teach me how to do it. So hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. But we'll find out. Oh yeah, there's a ladder there. You might want to use it. And like, I don't have anything that shoots up at an angle to that barrel. So do I either just take the hit and go up there and see if I can get up there? Can I even get up there with the barrel there? Do I have to blow up the barrel somehow? Oh, all these choices. And then like, I don't know. I feel like it stopped a little bit of the gameplay flow. Like I was, you know, rolling along here. Had to get through this level a bit, like trying to figure it out a little. And like, all right, cool. And then like this one is just like, what is going on here? Anyone's watching this live, okay, so I can't get up there. I feel like I need to use this box, but I don't know if I have enough time. Like, you know, like, can I get up there before the next one comes? So I can just get the box to drop on me? You know, like, it's just not enough. I feel like you want to use the box to shoot. Alright, we'll just focus on that. See if I can get on the box in enough time to shoot the barrel. Ugh. That was really a pain in the butt. You can go the other way. Can I get to that ladder, you think? Got it. Doubtful. Yes! Right on my head. No, that one didn't hit my head. Ugh! What do you do? What am I supposed to do? That's it, okay. Let's try not to die here. Alright, stop. Yeah! I'm gonna waste my time with that guy. Alright, fine. Oh no! Getting jump happy here. Alright, again, not unpassable, not necessarily like the most fun I've had today, but... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to do it again, I bet. All I do is jump across there, just go... I'm like moving out of the picture frame. Again, I've never done this live before. Hopefully you like it, maybe it's good, maybe not. Yay! Alright, we'll get to see how I do it again.
That's more like it.
I feel like I might have... Oh, look at that. I'm gonna shoot through stuff. Oh, the power. I got a power up. I'm like, what? How can I shoot through things? Nope. Huh. Ooh, secret room!
Amazing!
Here we go.
The only reason I know I got past that at all was because I watched part of Game Soup's discussion of like poor level design, and you actually will get hit if I don't grab that box somehow, and that's why they said amazing, because they're like, how did you know to do that? And the only reason I knew how to do that was, oh, I'm gonna die. But I watched that video. You know what, I also have a tough time with like, I'm not sure where I was supposed to be able to grab onto. I feel like I should be able to get that, but I'm not always sure how.
Sprinter!
Here we go.
Wait, what did that give me? I thought they would give me like more life. Actually, because I don't know what that power-up does.
That's more like it.
You know, I've never done. Actually, I've never actually changed. Huh. I have no idea. I don't really want to die. Let's just do over here. Whew. Oh, that was a better choice. I could use that. Alright.
That's more
I did
like
not
it.
see you. Alright. Continuing on here. This is ridiculous. Alright, hey! Who's about to die? Oh, what are you gonna give me? And this is a total crapshoot. I'll take the full life, but you don't always know what you get there. Sometimes you get like speed up or... Hey, first time here, no idea how to beat this guy. Let's see what I can do.
Maggot, you crawled all the way here. What is your major malfunction, Private Beck? Why would you try and stop this glorious war?
Ooh, such
Fighting is in our program.
witty
It's in
writing.
our circuits. It's what we
Oh,
were made
man.
for.
This guy.
Is our
Battalion! Mighty number 5! Whoa!
What in place I've not. What in you have done. What in I've not yet begun to fight. Ready? Aim. Fire!
Oh, well, yeah! Of course! They do. And I didn't show you on Pyro when I fought him, but if he actually touches you, he'll grab you. Like, ooh, boom! And you'll die. So, there is those, the bosses tend to have those instant death things. And apparently that, don't get hit by the bullet. Which, they did pretty well telegraph, and I just might not be that great, so. But I can stop that. But I'm going to switch to this cryo. Because despite not being like super good at like evading. See, I can't touch him right now. Oh, I'm like, why can't I shoot anymore? And I'm like, because I don't have any more power.
No back. I'm not like you.
Stop changing back and forth.
Good reason.
Oh, come on. Oh, you know what? Seriously, that was just sloppy on my part. I was like trying to figure out what was going on with this thing by the wall, and he shoot. You know, also is confusing that life bar along the bottom. I'm always like, where is it? Where is it? and you have to get, you know, so much of it done, and he turns purple, then you gotta grab him. Oh, all these things. Alright, what's this guy gonna give me?
That's more like it.
Yes! The best thing he can give me is one of those. You know, it's like we're gonna see what it's called. It's called Excel Recover. That's it, man.
Lock up one, you have nothing. That one, you'll have nothing. Suppress one, you have not yet begun to fire. Ready? Aim! Fire! Yes, fuck! You are a war machine. War machine! A tool of senseless destruction!
No, Bat! I'm not like you! I'd never fight without good reason!
You're not the reason why. You and die!
Yeah! I did that live! I beat a boss live! Woohoo! First time! First time I ever played that guy.
My army. The war must be stopped, Private Beck.
Mission.
So the story's kind of neat. Like, you're trying to save all these guys, you know, and then they turn good and they're like all from your team. Actually, I skipped the intro, to be honest. I still don't know what the whole story was. I just was like, alright, let's just get into it. Let's play. And I feel like you're encouraged to go back and play it for higher score, more absorbent rate, and I'm like, I think I got an A on the first level, and it's always been maybe a B, mostly D's. You know, so if you want that kind of like challenge with a high score and all that fun stuff. And those designs are fun. Like, look at that. He's got a Gatling gun arm and like a scope on his head. I don't know. They're just, again, the art design, a lot of stuff, just a lot of potential.
Oh, blast! I see no pattern whatsoever. What in Tyson's name is behind this?
I do not know.
Target normalization confirmed.
I love how they just have
Transferring
faces
data now, Professor
and
Holt.
like none of them move. No mouth
Just a
moving,
moment.
nothing. We're just standing
Son,
here.
Has Cole been functioning normally this entire time?
Well, she was shut down for a firmware update.
Ooh,
when
this is the
everything
heat of
went
it.
all screwy. It seems like any bots that were powered off at the moment this all started are fine.
Shut down, you say?
Oh, it looks like somebody hacked him.
No.
Well, that's about all I could handle. Took too long. I got it. Looks like Call was hacked.
Should we tackle next?
Now see, it's got that little thing by L1. A little, I'm playing Metal Gear. I'm gonna check it out.
Attention! A new tip has.
Look at how-
Configure, control,
look
and
at her
features.
face.
You
She's
can
so
also
excited to be
adjust
here.
these set-
So we'll go check it out. And it'll probably most likely tell me how to do. Oh. I can get there. The freeze shot. Just look like they can freeze enemy. And move them slower. Oh, interesting. Alright. Pretty standard freeze shot, guys. Come on. This one, remote cannon. Hold down the attack button to send a cannon shell flying forward. Release the button. Oh, that's kind of neat. Alright. So it tells you what those do. And you don't necessarily need that. You would just experiment. And then you can set things here to be like quick change. So like if I hit circle, it's this. Let's see, the controls for direct change are 0. Or circle, 0. Direct change form, L3, R3. So if you want to set them to be a quick one, if they're any good, but as you can cycle through them. And that's that. So we'll go back. You know, if
What should
whoever's
we
still with
tackle
me,
next?
I'll try one more. Ooh, he's got advice under this guy. Looks like he's weak to this guy. All right, we're gonna give it a shot.
All set?
And this will probably be the last one. Whether I die or just I'm like, I've had enough. But thanks for coming along with me on this journey, discussion, thoughts on this whole thing. Again, I feel like so many fans, want this to be good and wanted it to succeed, and I feel like he just lost touch with like what he was actually doing.
Maybe he stopped transmitting because he stopped
Like he
functioning.
really wanted to make a game and started out that way, and then it's just like
Impossible. Nick is one of my most
lost
resilient
focus.
designs. Proceed, Beck.
I don't think I can get in there.
Caution.
Alright, no idea. I can loop my way back around. You know. I don't even know if I can shoot these guys. Oh, I get it. You can only shoot them like right in their center. That makes sense. You know, again, like some of the stuff is good.
That's more like it.
Potential. Okay, so some of the levels look pretty nice to play through. So it doesn't look so bad up top, but then it just gets like, I'm down here and I'm like, what is this, mud? I'm like, I get it, there'd probably be mud down here, but I feel like the colors and everything just turns to mud. Like, don't you want to be...
Do you think he might be...
Don't you want to go somewhere where...
Impossible. Mick is one of my most resilient designs.
I don't know. Like, this doesn't look colorful or fun. I get it. I get it. Forget it. I'm just being nitpicky now, I guess. Like you're underground.
That's more like it.
It's gonna be dark and dingy. And the lighting, you know, something. Oh, I can go through the walls. So that Buster power up is nice. Timed effort.
That's more like it. Alley-up. Alley-up.
Warning. Next transponder signal is losing strength. We may lose our communication link.
Oh boy.
Which might explain why we lost Mick's signal as he went deeper inside. Carry on, Beck. Roger that, Professor. Alley-up.
Oh! That's cheap. But I don't know, I like that was an instant death trap down there too. Like right there. Well, the difficulty sure ramps up in these games. Just a bit, I guess. Hey, I did the same thing twice. Clearly not into it. All right, well, this is a lapse time I see going up here. It's like 47 minutes. Give it another 10 more minutes. Oh, hey! You think?
We may lose our communication link.
Which might explain why we lost Mick's signal as he went deeper inside. Carry on, Beck. Roger that, Professor.
I suck. Hey, look at my friend. He's gonna be like, hey, you suck. Let me help you out. Oh my gosh, I do suck. I can just kill that guy. Just get up there, shoot him. You know, assimilate him or absorb him or whatever. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I suck. There, look. Okay, look, he's done. Guys, I got nothing. You're literally watching disaster. Hey, you know what? There's only 2 lives left. You know, I never tried. Here's your cold guy.
Which might explain why we lost Mick's signal as he went
How do
deeper
I...
inside.
Actually, I don't even know how to select this.
Roger that, Professor.
It's Pyro. Okay, so I hold this down. How do I go up and down? Huh. Well, I guess I never... Oh, there we go. Triangle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's like the missile he had on... Alright, I fought him with that missile. Alright, let's try not to screw this up. Hey, best of luck. I got 2 guys left. Must take an extra guy somewhere in there. The guy gave me one. He felt so bad for me. Alright, so let's figure this out. Alright. Hey. Hey, what do you know? Oh my gosh! This should not be this hard. This is not that hard in my mind. I just am being silly or dumb or whatever. I'm like... At least I learned how to change into these things. thing is, like, even with all this stuff, like,
Signal is losing strength. We may lose our communication link.
Which might explain why we lost Mick's signal as he went deeper inside. Carry on, Beck.
Roger that, Professor. That's more like it.
well, that was. I don't need to be on this guy again. Alright, so look, hey, look, there's more to this level. At least I blew through all 9 of my lives. Oh, that's always a tough part. So, you have ranged weapons, but you're incentivized to get, like, close to these guys. So, something's just a little broken.
Huh?
Oh, what's this guy gonna do?
Whoa.
Oh! Okay, that was
Professor?
a little luck on my part, and I will take it. Jump down.
Well, no
Okay.
turning back now.
Alright, down and jump is not doing
Gotta
anything.
find Mick.
Unless you want me to go this way.
That's more
Ah, I got you in the back, buddy. Oh, there's my way down. I don't know which way to go. Ah! Don't get down! I will simulate you before you're ready.
That's more like it.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's got a little attitude if you're going for that kind of thing.
Pathetic pile. That toaster's super tougher than that.
Is that my buddy?
What are you doing here?
Orders from the top brass, Private Deck. The professor himself sent me to provide cover fire.
Whoa! That's more like it. That's more like That's more like it.
How do I get through this? Oh! Sorry, I was like, the thing's coming behind me, I don't know what to do, I can't shoot this rock. And did. So, see, this is it, guys.
Let's bring it on.
However far I get.
Whoa! That's more like it.
Alright, so this is like, alright, I can... What we got, what we got? No, I gotta hang. Drop. Oh. Alright.
Bring it on.
Honestly, I think something's still behind me.
3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go! Hey, thanks.
Ha! Hardly even worth the ammo. Forward now, Beck.
So, like, if this guy's not on my team, what do I do? You know, like, how do you... I guess I don't know. I will never know. And I'm a little bummed because I'm going to have to fight the boss right now, and I don't know if this is going to be it. But we'll see what we can do, guys. One shot. You never know.
And still operational. Just as the professor predicted.
Oh, good. What?
You too? Then I'm sorry, Mick. I've got to take you down.
Mick. Seismic. Die! Okay.
Caution. Contact area.
Oh, shoot.
Pumps ahead.
Oh, what is that like? Oh, guys, I am. Yeah.
Pumps ahead.
All right.
Fine, play. Pumps ahead.
No, I pushed it around.
Coming through. Coming through. Coming through.
Yes! Launch a bomb at him and then go right into him! Oh, you know, I was starting to get it. And I could probably get through that. Oh! Oh!
Bring it on.
I have no idea how I got this, but I'm gonna take it. Maybe they felt bad for me. They're like... Oh! Oh, what was... I'm not really sure what's all happening.
Under construction. Pumps ahead.
Oh no!
Contact area. Coming through. Fine, play.
Just a bit more, Mick. We'll get you straightened out and back to the professor. Mick!
Fine, play. Under
Did I do it? Whoa! Alright, I'm ultimately excited. Like, I don't usually get those lucky breaks.
Come.
Whew.
It's dangerous here.
Mission clear.
Whew! Well, there you go. Like a happy ending to that hour playthrough so far. Not bad. Oh, a C! Oh, I had a trophy! Ah. Look at that! Yeah, bulldozer. I feel like I may have seen that somewhere before, but still, you know, kind of fun.
What should we
Well,
tackle
guys,
next?
I hope that you've enjoyed this. Every time you do more, you get more VR training.
Quit your
Attention.
And then obviously there's some more tips on what the seismic does. To change your lower half, the caterpillar treads charging an enemy will damage them. You can trample many enemies in midair. Look at that! Whoa! Hey, it'll be fun.
Configure control.
All right, I've had enough, guys.
To the title screen.
I hope you enjoy this. Hope you enjoy some of the music. I feel like there's, especially the title screen, some of that stuff, some catchy tunes. I like this one, a little ambient. I don't know how repetitive it gets. But yeah, that's me. I'm going to be signing off, coming up on an hour here. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for joining me on this little Mighty Number 9 discussions and whatnot. And again, Kickstarter and potential, but this unfortunately was potential. It didn't quite deliver. However, if you sat with me for about this hour of playthrough, I enjoyed that. I went through, figured a few things out. Someone get a little lucky. So I take some horrible jump hits that I just kept doing it, but I still made it through that last level. I was kind of excited about that. So anyways, thank you for your time. This is A Seasoned Gamer signing off. Or not. Maybe signing off. Oh, no. Hey, look. No, a screenshot. Alright, it's official. I don't even know how to end. I'm all over the place. I'm just taking screenshots all over the place. How do I... Here we go. Sharing settings. Do I just stop? How do I turn it off there? Stop broadcasting. The first thing.